Assjamz with the motherfucking pod. Casting in the motherfucking pod. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Assjamz podcast. It's me, your boy, your friend, Boats with two S's.
And hello, I'm John. John is the new black. How you doing?
How are we doing, everybody? How you doing, John?
I'm doing all right. You know, we sang some Shrek West, and I'm doing great now.
We did. God bless Shrek West.
Wetty like I'm Shrek. Blank on the bled.
Bitch.
Shimmy no.
Bitch. Bitch.
Yeah, I gotta say that is really, really good ad libs. So
Bitch.
You know, Shrek West is really just doing great.
It's so in the back. It's so. I'm pretty sure the whole intro of that. By the way, either way, hi.
Hi.
We're rolling right into it.
We're going in. Let's go.
The whole beginning fucking song of that record is just bitch.
Yeah, which is just really the best. I really enjoy that.
Oh man, it's really good, and I like it, and I like Shrek West. But
no, hold on.
I'm gonna tell you,
that's a statement.
No, I like it. That's a statement. Is I like it?
Okay, I'll accept that. But
hold on, you don't like it?
I do yike it. I yike it. I do.
Okay.
But let's talk about Shrek West for a second, if we're gonna start there. Okay. So Shrek West,
yeah,
I think is cool. I think his story is cool. I think him as a model, he's successful. But let's just talk about Mo Bamba for a second.
You mean the best song of the year?
I mean, easily, like, give it all the Grammys. But let's break it down for a second. First of all, did you see that Zed tweeted?
Yeah.
You saw
the whole thing.
Yeah, but to break it down for the lovely listeners, Zed, and we'll talk about this. Zed said, so I heard that Mo Bamba song for the first time, and I don't get it.
I don't get it. My name's Zed. I'm pretty sure that motherfucker's like Swedish.
I think so, but let me first say I love Zed's songs.
No,
I do.
What?
I do.
Come on.
I do.
Listen, I can come on the podcast and I can say I fuck with Tame Impala, but I'm drawing the line. I'm drawing the line at Zed.
Let's talk about it. We're here to fight about it.
Okay.
Let's have a good convo.
All I know is that the when I saw this Twitter shit about Zed, because he got into beef with A-Track.
Yeah, A-Track, Alice in Wonderland, everyone I only
saw A-Track.
I saw everyone. They're like, "What are you talking about? Yeah. This is the song of the year."
I saw A-Track just straight up go, "Doug, do you?" A-Track basically was like, "Zed, do you even DJ?
Yeah, like,
do you even like play at clubs?
Yeah, like, have you seen what this song? Like, what are you doing?
The minute you play Mo Bamba in the club,
people do what we did."
Shrek West. It's like, nuts. It's fucking. Exactly, it's out there. It's great.
Okay, so I get, and I want to say my piece before I'm sure I get grilled like a steak.
Okay.
I completely agree that it is the song of the year. Yeah. It is great. It is super fun.
Yeah.
I will say that it's also kind of a bad song because we can't act like he's like that's actually good. Does that make sense?
No, it doesn't. I need you to.
Okay.
Did you see where it penultimately came upon where the producers?
Oh yeah, like broke down that key changes.
This is an F sharp minor turning into an A minor, and it's in the key of an E diminished.
Yeah.
And they basically just. Because Zed and A-Track were arguing.
Yeah, but like, it's not musically sound. And like when you listen to it, it's kind of stupid but kind of amazing at the same time. It's almost like the she bangs of rap where you're just like, this is good. I recognize that there are parts that are not good, but this still bangs.
Here, let me put it like this.
Okay.
Do you think
that
it's any different
than
swag surfing?
Wow.
Because swag surfing, it's a similar prototype. It's a similar kind of thing. And then the rap part happens, but nobody knows the words to the original. They only know Lil Wayne's remix.
Of course, that's facts.
I still should be playing Lil Wayne's remix at the club when I do play swag surfing. I don't.
That's true. We all want the intro. Let's not deny ourselves.
Yeah, it's all about the intro.
We all know
now.
That.
Shrek West,
yes,
in his infinite wisdom,
A modern day Mozart, if you will.
He distilled the beauty of swag surfing into a whole song.
Holy shit.
He took that whole intro and was
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because, I don't know, because that's why we have the podcast.
That's what I was about to say. Like, that's what this podcast is for.
That's why we have the podcast.
Wow. It does have the magic.
It has that magic.
It has the magic, doesn't it?
When you play it in the club, you see the whole crowd.
You're right.
They even do the same thing where they grab each other and they sway. It's right there.
You're right. Okay. Wow.
So
maybe Zed doesn't know about swag surfing. So he doesn't.
If there's anyone in the world who doesn't know about swag surfing,
yeah.
It's probably motherfucking Zed.
It's probably, yeah. Zed.
That dude made a song with the M&Ms. I'm not talking about the rapper Eminem.
No, yeah, literally the candy.
Yeah.
Yes. At Zed, I'm a fan. Like, it's cool, but please let us know, like, write us back, hit us on Twitter, whatever you got to do. Let us know if you've ever heard the song Swag Surfing.
Hey, at Zed, fuck you.
Stop it. No.
We have beef now.
Yep.
Speaking of beef.
Here we go.
I had beef with Adidas at the beginning, not of this week, but a handful of days ago.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
So we can talk about the beef I have with Adidas. You know what the best part about the beef with Adidas?
What's that?
It ended well. I no longer have beef with Adidas.
I did see that they did.
So let me give you all the whole story.
Put them on game.
So there's a really dope artist that I follow on Instagram and have for a while. His name is, I think his name is Francisco Reyes Jr. Goes by the handle
great name.
Never Made.
Yep.
And he's his mentor is Shepard Fairey.
Yes, indeed.
Which, I mean, that's a fucking name if anybody knows it. And Adidas did some kind of workshop-y, I'm making some cool shoes for hypebeast dudes in New York, and was tagging it as Adidas Never Made.
Right.
The homie on Instagram, Never Made,
right,
owns the trademark. It was this whole beef.
Right.
And he was like trying to get in contact with Adidas, and they like weren't doing shit, and all these people are posting mad stuff, tagging him on Instagram because
right, just
why would they think that Adidas wouldn't blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But in Adidas's to their credit,
right,
and this is why Adidas apparently fucking kills it,
right,
because he got in contact with them,
yes,
and they were like, oh shit, you don't have he didn't have like the specific shoe trademark.
I think I saw some like
kind
that
of
when
weird
I did
thing like that.
I was like, okay, this is where it messed up. Okay.
But
yes,
because they were like, yeah, this is an oversight on us. Mm-hmm. They're doing a collab in like
that's
in like a couple months.
That's how to do it.
I think fucking sick as shit.
Because when you fuck up like that, instead of just going like, well,
we're Adidas.
Yeah, it's your
we
fucking
have $1
fault.
billion.
Yeah, it's your fault. You can't fight us in court. Yeah. Whatever. I think the best way is to be like, oh, our bad. Let's do a collab since
Also,
you
dude
have
makes such fucking cool shit.
Never Made is so sick. Like, let's keep it at that.
I have some print. I have actually a bunch of prints of his. Like he's the man. Shout out to Never Made. I'm gonna tag you on Instagram.
Right.
When we post
let's
this.
talk about it. Yes, let's talk about it. Because I mean, first of all, like, I think especially when you're Adidas, and when there are a bunch of huge brands that always like step on smaller brands or little people who are making,
Nikes,
merch here and there.
Fucking Urban Outfitters, bitch ass.
Biting,
H&Ms,
stop biting.
Bitch ass.
Stop biting.
I'll fight all of you European companies.
Biting. But the thing is, like, biting. The thing is, it's just like, run your Googles. Before, just simple as that. Run your Googles.
Listen,
run your Googles.
I ran our Googles before we decided to name the podcast after us, because who knows? Maybe somebody had an Assjamz podcast.
If you are another Assjamz out there, let's talk about it. Well, we'd love to have you on the podcast.
Shout out to one time to Booty Jams. We should get them on.
I completely agree.
Because we never got to do a collab night with them.
Wow. Let's talk about Booty Jams for a second.
We should hit them the fuck
Memories.
Up. Riot Room Wednesdays.
So if you are a KC person, which I'm assuming a lot of homies listening are, you may remember good old Booty Jams, which was, yes, Riot Rooms on Wednesday night. And it was essentially the same magic. I would equate it to their Mo Bamba was our Swag Surfing. The same magic that was kind of happening around the same time.
But I mean, like, yeah, we started like within months of each other.
Absolutely, and that's the thing.
Whereas Swag Surfing is, I don't know, 10 years old.
Just way old. Way old. But point is here, similar magic.
Truly.
Which is, that's great. So, great name, Booty Jams, absolutely amazing. There should be an Assjamz and Booty Jams collab.
One of these days.
One of these
We're going to make
days.
it happen. Whether it's on the podcast,
Facts.
whether it's on the patio at Riot Room or wherever. You know what? We're going to make that happen. And I'm going to play Swag Surfing and Mobamba.
Yes.
Bamba. Sorry.
Oh.
I always want to say Mobamba because I'm a fucking dirty Midwestern boy.
Look at yourself.
I want Mobamba.
Well, have you ever heard the song Mobamba?
Have you ever heard Mobamba?
Yo, Bamba by
Chic Weast?
by Sheiky Weast.
Chic Weast?
Sheiky Weast.
Man, speaking of local homies.
Speaking of Sheiky Weast.
I've been bumping the Bummer record.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah, listen, guys, we're not just guys who like the rap music and the R&Bs. And
we don't only swag surf.
We don't only swag surf. Sometimes I got to pick that change all the way up from the ground.
Facts.
I did get a few concussions, probably in a mosh pit in my day.
Let us know if you've ever been in the pit.
In the pit. What's your favorite pit move? Shout out Coronado Left 4 Dead. What's your favorite pit move? Either way, Bummer. If you guys like heavy music, their fucking record Holy Terror is crushing.
When's the last time that you have banged your head?
Weirdly enough, banging your head, I saw a
Yes.
bunch of DJs talking mad shit on headbanging because I think the new thing in festival DJ shit is like, if you got a head to bang, everybody bang it. Or like something.
I get it. I get it.
Some DJ posted like, "There's more to music than headbanging," and I almost got triggered. I almost got stanced up.
I'm triggered.
I almost got mad.
I'm triggered.
But then I like went a little more into it, and I was like, "All right."
Oh yeah, just cooled off for a second.
They're not talking about fucking guitar music,
right?
Whatever.
Have you even heard of Terror?
Come on, have you ever? Speaking of Terror,
Stage dive.
Fucking stage dive.
Stage dive. Stage dive. Fucking stage dive.
Yeah, we can roll right into it.
Let's
have you listened to the new Terror album?
I've only heard one song, so I have to be.
Shame.
I have to be for real.
What's your excuse?
I've been too busy trying to understand Shrek West.
Okay, that's fair.
Sheiky Weast.
All I know is I saw somebody post and went, if you don't two-step to the end of... Well, shit, I got my phone in front of me. I'll look at it.
Yes.
If you don't two-step to the end of Spirit of Sacrifice, are you even alive? And I didn't even know that Terror put out a new record.
That's the thing. Let's be real for a second. I'm gonna just step outside myself. A lot of the times I don't see a lot of like when bands post their albums, like my album's out, like our album is out. I never see it.
Instagram or what?
Just in general.
Yeah.
Because internet. Because that's where we all live. Shout out to Timmy Turner from Fairly Odd Parents one time. Internet. Timmy, where'd you get that ray gun? Internet. Getting a call. Can't answer it because we're on the podcast.
Shout out to Ann. What's up?
Shouts out. What's up, Ann? But I'm saying, like, the last time I got an alert, like, I haven't gotten an alert when a band puts an album out, but Spotify definitely wants to let me know when the new Lil Baby and Gunna is out.
Right. So let me tell you this before we get into Lil Baby Gunna, because we got to.
We have to.
Do we think that Spotify prioritizes certain new releases on the new release page? Because I feel like, for instance, Terror put out a new record.
Yes.
It came out,
yes,
I want to say like the day before or day after Lil Baby and Gunna.
Right.
Like same weekend at least.
Right.
Why isn't it on the new releases page?
Yeah,
they know I listen to heavy music.
And that's the thing, because Spotify has, algorithms set up where it's like, oh, you at least like heavy music, like from time to time.
It should show it to me. And
it should change, like, or when it does like the whole like record for you, or like this is for you, or suggested listening, or whatever they call it. Like it should show up.
It should. It didn't.
And that's so weird. That's so weird. I think
I'm kicking it old school, and I rely on the power of word of mouth. Shout out to the goddamn emo chat on Twitter, keeping me up to date on all things guitar related.
Hello.
Because sometimes I get a little lost in the rap pop hip hop sauce.
And that's easy. It's kind of everywhere.
It's everywhere, and it's great, and I love it. But I don't want to lose sight of my two-stepping past.
I at least want to know, like at least, like I at least want to like, because not everything is just like, well, what's the Spotify playlist called? Rock This or whatever.
Well, to be fair, there are a handful of Spotify playlists out there.
Yes.
Even like the hardcore punk one's great. That's where usually I find the bands that we like.
Yes.
Like whether it be Terror,
Yes.
whether it be like newer dudes like Gouge Away. Shout out to
Yes.
Gouge Away. That record is
Shout out
great.
to Counterparts. Counterparts put out a little something.
It's a little good. They
I
were
love
just
that.
in Lawrence like Saturday or something.
Yeah, not too long ago. Wish I could have gone
recently.
And showed a Pit Mover too.
I mean, shit. Shout out to Devil Wears Prada, the people we know, the homies.
Bang your head.
Bang your head one time.
One time.
John, are you going to their 10-year Roots Above as well as Below? Whatever the fuck. Listen, I feel like I should know the name of the record. I
Right?
fucking absolutely
Roots
don't.
below branches of shit.
Listen,
See, I did the
all
same
I'm
thing.
saying is the 10-year anniversary is coming to Granada soon. You going?
Those riffs were very, very, very important to me.
That shaped our lives. Baby.
And that's the thing. I was like, do I like riffs? Do I love riffs?
We all know you love riffs.
I do love good riff.
We had a whole episode about John Mayer. We all know that we love riffs.
Riffs, yeah, where we just discuss riffs for probably an hour and a half. We easily could just talk about great riffs.
Great riffs. Maybe
Great
we'll do
riffs.
that one day.
Maybe.
But till then, we're going to talk about Lil Baby and Gunna.
Okay, okay.
Because I'll start.
Okay, go ahead.
I think it's okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, I had to get a sip of whiskey there to really dive into all this because
I think it's okay.
it's nuanced. So
Yeah.
I think the hype itself overshadowed the actual like quality of the music there.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, Drip Harder, great. The song with Drake, great. The song with Young Thug, I forget what it's called, like These Jeans or whatever, or something like that. I don't know. Good.
Yeah.
It's good.
I know it's called These Jeans because I immediately thought to myself, is this a play on word for the word jeans because Young Thug is everyone's father?
Young Thug.
Young Thug is actually Adam.
Yeah, right?
Of Adam and Eve. He's
Surprise.
actually also Eve.
He's also sex.
And Jeffrey. This is the thing. Young Thug birthed all of us.
I mean, let's really talk
really
about
get there.
let's really go all the way there. Let's go all the way there.
Oh, man.
The album's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Nuance is good. I see a bunch of people, like, I don't know, online, on Instagram, all the people, all the friends, all the homies, people I don't even know. They're just
Right.
like, oh, my gosh, it's this, it's that.
Lil Baby
you know?
and Gunna. It's like, listen.
It's so good.
I mean, Atlanta's cool, but...
Well, I'm not going to go that far.
let's
I'm not going to anger a whole city.
Let's really talk about it. The music, that project, is okay.
It's okay.
It's okay.
There are... I think it gets better in the middle.
I would agree.
I
would agree.
And then tapers off again. But that Drake song is at like the very end.
It's the very end. It's the very
Which is
last.
a good-
It's Drip Harder, that Drake song.
It's
all
a good
that.
way to cap off the record.
I agree, because otherwise they're just pretty much talking about like, I have $1 million now. Hello.
Right. Now,
For 8 songs.
Now we can talk about this as a collab album, and I'll bring
Yes.
up the fact that I read an article on Passion of the Weiss, which I don't know if that's a website you go to. Great articles about all types of music, but
Yes.
a nice focus on hip hop, R&B, that kind of stuff.
Yes.
And they did an early look back on the 21 Savage, Metro Boomin Offset record.
Let's talk about that.
Where they were like, what? Basically, it's basically started with like, when's the last time you listened to this? And I was like, fuck, I haven't listened to it in a while.
Yeah, just like,
I haven't listened to it since it came out. And when it came out, I was so kind of club focused.
Yeah.
And I think that's fucking with me with the Lil Baby Gunna record.
I get stuck in that too.
'Cause-
I'm just like, there are no hits on this.
Where's the hits? Where's the this?
I can't play this in the club.
Right.
I can only play this Drake song.
Right. It's
Yeah.
and that's stupid.
Yeah, I agree.
I have to get myself
Yeah.
out of that thought process.
Yeah, just
and
enjoy a song when you're like brushing your teeth.
Right. And
Yeah,
I got
just like,
I got
okay.
myself kind of into that mode when I re-listened to that fucking 21 Savage Metro Boomin record.
Yeah.
Yo, it's really good.
Is it?
Yeah, like
Okay.
like listening back to it, it's like driving music or like
Okay.
that kind of stuff.
I'll have to go back and
It's
listen
like
to it.
it's a good. You're brushing your teeth.
Yeah.
Fucking listen.
Just
to it.
kind of throw it on. Yeah.
You're on the train. Listen, you're maybe on the train right now listening to this.
Right. Hello.
Don't stop listening, but after the episode's done, listen to, that's because it's basically a mixtape.
Yeah. It really is.
And Lil Baby Gunna, it's
yeah.
basically a mixtape.
I think it
the
is.
art of the mixtape has kind of been lost with the advent of streaming because
that's the thing. I mean, because most people couldn't tell you the difference between a mixtape and an album these days. The way that people present it, like it's a mixtape, is it? These are original beats. These are like what's the difference here?
Yeah.
Mixtapes, like you put it on this, you still put it on the iTunes store or Spotify.
You're still going to charge people money for it.
Exactly. So is it a mixtape, or are you just calling it that because you're just like, well, I'm not ready for an album,
or it's not an album because it's not cohesive, or
exactly
this, that, and the other, or in the case of, I mean, we talked about Young Thug, his actual album that he put out, and then before that was Slime Language,
right?
Which.
What was that?
When it came out, I was thinking, I was like, this is an album. But then when his album came out, I was like, well, that's not an album. That's like a posse cut. That's a mixtape.
Yeah, but everyone's favorite word now is project.
Ugh.
Hey,
fuck that. Fuck it.
I have a new project out.
Fuck it.
What is it? It's a project.
I don't care. Is it, you got a fucking school project going? You're making a diorama? Fuck that, man.
Yeah, just like
a project is not a thing that you release.
Yeah, just like
you release certain things.
Yeah, like what is
and
this?
I don't know if you disagree with
is
me.
Is it a single, an EP, a mixtape, or an album? Those are your choices.
One of those.
Those are your choices.
Or a double album, I guess.
So your project can be your album.
I would hope it
your
is.
Your project
if you're working
your
on
mixtape.
If you're working on something that hard, I hope it's your album.
Yeah, I hope you call it more than just your project.
It's my project.
It's a project. Okay.
It's a project.
Okay. Well, did you finish?
Did you? That's ooh.
Think about it.
Ooh.
Let's think about it.
Now that's where it's at.
Yeah.
Because a lot of these projects, quote unquote, definitely are unfinished.
Yeah. And they're
put
just
out on a deadline. We got to hit this. We got to hit this.
Yeah.
Quarterly.
Something.
Here's hot take. Is the business taking over the music too much?
Hey, do you have enough social media engagement?
Listen,
drop a car emoji if you're feeling this.
We're not gonna back up your album unless you have 100,000 followers on Instagram. Oh, do you care if they're bought? Huh?
What? What? Huh? What
you can buy followers.
What was that last one?
Huh?
I have 1.1 million followers, yet I get 100 likes per picture.
That's foolish.
100.
You know who has really good engagement?
Who is that?
I don't remember.
Oh my gosh.
But a bunch of people do.
Yes.
And people who are less famous than famous people have have better engagement.
That's the weird part, because famous people, I just quoted for everybody.
Yeah,
I was about to say,
you air quoted for me.
I air quoted, yeah. So sorry, I just air quoted. But famous people these days means one thing on social media and one thing in real life. It's super weird because you're exactly right. Some quote famous,
there it is.
Unquote. Yep. Sorry, figuring it out. People get far more engagement, and it's crazy. You know, if you're a YouTube star, I'm sure your engagement is crazy. I'm sure you can do whatever.
So that's actually what brought me on this. Thank you for reminding me. So I was looking at somebody. I was going through the YouTube. I mean, you and me talk about how weird YouTube is all the time.
God,
I've been recently getting really into like what I call normie YouTube, like just normal YouTube stuff, like Rhett and Link and like that kind of shit.
Okay, let's talk
Rhett
about
and Link, those dudes, they've been doing it forever.
Yes,
they have, I don't know, 10 plus million subscribers probably at the time, at right now or whatever.
Right,
and they get 40% engagement. They get 4 million views per 10 million subscribers.
Okay,
if they put a video out.
Okay,
that's great.
That's great.
But then there are channels, people I don't even know, but I'll just like kind of click through.
Right.
And usually they're ex-Vine stars.
Yeah,
I'll see that a lot.
Right. Like, welcome to my vlog, and the titles are always just
not even vlogs, like actual real
stuff?
skits and like real shit.
See, okay, I support that rather than just like I broke up with my girl. ... Or
well, there's a lot of that.
The real reason I quit Vine. Revealed. All caps. Revealed. Revealed.
My Fortnite guilt. I don't know.
Yeah.
Either way,
you'll never guess the reason I went to Taco Bell. ...
Because you were stoned, brother.
Yeah, just like
you live in LA and you don't need a medical card anymore.
Exactly. Yeah, relax. It's fine.
You ate an edible and you were like, "Fuck, I need a Crunch Wrap, brother."
Whoa. Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. I ate a Crunch Wrap.
Here we are.
No, it's but all those dudes. I mean, they'll have about the same amount of subscribers, 10 to 15 million,
Right.
which I say so nonchalantly.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, that is an incredible amount.
Fucking huge amount of people.
That is an
but they'll only
incredible
get 10%. They'll get 1 million views per video.
Yeah, which is like, where?
Even if they're on, and that's even if they're on trending, they're even if they're doing this,
all
even if
that
they're
other
doing that.
stuff, or if it gets like picked up by your buzz feeds,
This, that, and the other.
everything.
It's real weird.
And
then sometimes what got me is there's this guy who I really, really like on YouTube, Internet Comment Etiquette, who kind of lampoons everything. And it's like a goof channel.
Yes.
But it's real smart and weird. And
Yes.
perfect. My kind of humor.
Yes.
He has under 1 million subscribers, often gets 1.2, 1.5 million views.
I see.
He has
That's
positive
cool.
engagement. But his shit is not ad friendly.
And
that's
we go.
That's the whole YouTube shit.
There's no monies. There's no monies.
There's the no monies involved.
Well, that's because I'm sure homie hasn't put a YouTube video out with just Fortnite in the title.
Well, it's not even that. It's,
Or explained or revealed.
I tell you, I urge everyone, if you feel like going down a rabbit hole of
YouTube videos, because
it's not even YouTube videos.
I'm about to, as soon as you finish this point, I'm about to put people on game. So please, yes.
Okay, well then this is who I would put on game.
Please,
as
yes.
I said,
Yes.
Internet Comment Etiquette. The guy, the point of his channel is he teaches lessons.
I love
to the
that.
people of the internet of specifically how to leave comments on things.
I love
and his
that.
comments are absurd. Like it's all absurdist humor.
Yeah.
He got famous for putting a video out where he smoked salvia in his car.
Then see,
And, like,
okay, see,
it's like
I'm on board.
Yeah,
I like
his
that.
name is Big Money Salvia. That is his name.
See, and that's how you do it. Like,
And he's been doing it forever. And
I like that.
as I said, under 1 million subscribers, but
Yep.
constantly he has a Patreon, he's one of the
Yep.
3 things that I Patreon.
Have ever,
I give
like,
him
Patreoned?
I give him $1 a month.
see, that's.
But guess what?
that's
So
it.
do like 5,000.
Yeah, I was about to say like
Which is
40,000.
nuts. It's
Yeah.
like that's like we live in a very serious gig economy kind of creator
Yep.
economy where
Entrepreneurship.
truly
We'll
man,
get there too.
We'll get there.
We'll get there.
But it's pretty incredible that somebody can really not, 1 million people, all things considered.
Yeah.
Not that big of a swath of the nation.
Agreed.
But they can reach that with the internet. They
Yep.
can pay their bills
Yep.
and then some, and
Which
make,
is
and make
which
cool
is,
videos. And it's
that's
great.
everyone. That's everyone. That's every normal person's goal. How can I pay my bills?
Is that the new hoop dream? Paying your bills?
Yo?
Is paying your dreams the new hoop dreams?
Paying your bills is the new hoop dreams. Mm-hmm. You heard it here first.
Everybody has hoop dreams.
Hey, what do you do? I pay my bills doing the things that I like. What in the world? How in the
That's
world?
fucking hoop dreams, man.
It really is.
If we're real talk, distilled down, that's all hoop dreams is.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Pay your bills doing something you
Yeah,
like.
let's keep it real. It is the same.
Either way, you wanted to put people on the school about some YouTube shit.
let's
I
talk-
want to know because
Yeah.
I probably don't know.
Because, see, here's the thing. Sometimes, I talk to the people on the streets about YouTube videos. I don't really do that the way I explained it. But, so I want to tell everyone about the best YouTube video on the internet. And yes, there is just one. There is just one. So if you go into your search bar, go ahead, open a new tab in your phone right now. Go to the internet or wherever you happen to be listening right now. And search on YouTube for leopard slugs mating, and it is the most beautiful thing that you have ever seen in your entire life. At me, John is the new BLK, Jon is the new BLK, and I want to know what you think. I am dead ass.
I've seen it. I mean, like this is.
I was about to say.
Anybody who knows us, and I have a feeling, as of right now,
Yep.
the only people listening to this
Our
people we
homies.
know.
Yes, thank you all.
By the way,
Thank you, homies. Thank you. We appreciate
Really appreciate
you.
all the nice things
Yeah.
you said.
Can't
We're
wait to
gonna
talk about you and us and all the things.
Share it with your friends that we don't know.
Yes.
Maybe they'll like us.
Maybe they'll hate this weird video
might
I just
fucking hate it,
suggested.
yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
But yeah, leopard slugs mating is great. Are
Yeah.
you telling me that? So are we just need to go down the line for you? We got leopard slugs mating. We got
Yep.
bug fights.
Bug fights.
World's biggest.
Search the world's biggest on YouTube. search, like, click the first video and just let it autoplay.
Just the world's biggest.
The world's biggest.
Search.
Enter.
Yeah.
Yes, search.
And then see what happens.
Just go.
And it's gonna be
good.
And
bad.
It's gonna be something.
It's gonna be good. Yeah, it's good and it's bad. Also, quick shout out, super nerdy shout out, but I'm sorry. Shout out to all the Let's Play people out there. Shout out to all the people who just play video games, for all the weird people who like to watch other people play video games.
Why are you calling you and me weird? We both watch those videos.
Yeah, I would also like to say that
hold on, relax.
Constantly watch Let's Plays, and that's weird.
You have a Switch, I think.
Yes, I do.
And you still haven't played Legend of Zelda. Because you
am an awful
fucked
person.
around and watched a Let's Play.
I watched the whole game and didn't play it.
You got all your dopamine from somebody else, which is all that shit is.
How fucked up is that?
It's not that fucked up.
You're right.
Because there are games that I would maybe play, but mainly I just want to know what the fuck's going on.
That's exactly it.
And that's what those games are.
Yeah.
But it's weird because I know you like Zelda games. So
yeah, I know. I should have played it. I fucked up. I should have played it.
It's all right. Are you going to do a Let's Play of Super Smash when it comes out? Ooh. No. Oh, wait. Ooh. You should do. That's not what I meant, but yes.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, y'all. Wait for it.
Yeah.
Keep your eyes to the... I don't know. We have a YouTube channel.
Yeah, well, yeah, we do. I also want to...
You can stream on that.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
I just want to give a quick little backstory about Super Smash. A long time ago, a couple pals and I, shout out to all the people of Lawrence, Kansas. You might remember when we were young children and there was only Super Smash Brothers on the N64. We only used to play that version. And then we would put it on the internet as a song on MySpace, and people would listen to it. Not only would people listen to it, but people would listen to it over and over again. Mind you, this is just one song of me and my pals playing Super Smash Bros. And I just want to say...
Shout out one time to Sunset Drive.
Shout out to Myron, shout out to Nate, shout out to Evan, shout out to all the homies, because... that is insane.
That's absurd.
That's absurd.
But really, everyone just wanted to listen to all right, that's all we can do.
Yeah,
or they're going to take us down for some copyright shit.
Yes, yeah, you're absolutely right. But yes, I'm sorry. We really got sidetracked with video games. If there's a YouTube video that we are missing that is the greatest of all time, that is the GOAT of YouTube videos, please put me on game.
Yeah, share it with us on Twitter.
Yes.
At Boats with 2 S's.
Yes.
At JON is the new BLK.
Facts.
We love videos. We will watch them.
We are very online. Some might say too online.
I mean, I'm a little online.
Yes. As a matter of fact, if you really hate yourself, search Lil Blurry on...
We bringing it back?
Yes.
One more time?
Just if you hate yourself.
Have you just been listening to it again?
Oh, of course. Also, you know what else? I hate myself, so I also searched Matty B.
Oh.
Remember Matty B?
What's he doing now?
He's kind of grown. And I was going to put this in our lovely little group chat.
Grown how?
Because I'm about to tell you why. He did a reacts to his old videos.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, he has been, to be fair.
Homie's been in it for a while.
He's been in the game for a bit.
But not that long.
Has he hit the point where he's like thrusting yet? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. Like when Justin Bieber was just like, yeah, girlfriend.
Now he's Kurt Cobain, but...
Yeah, Justin Bieber's like, I wish I was from Seattle.
Justin Bieber just looks like Jake Crawford.
No.
He does.
He does.
And that's good for Jake Crawford because we all know Jake's been doing... Shout out to the homie.
That's true.
I mean, Jake's been running that game for a minute.
Right.
That's just how Jake looks. He's a long-haired cutie boy.
Right.
Fucking
Lo and behold,
Justin Bieber's stealing his whole shit.
Justin Bieber doesn't give a shit what he looks like.
Not anymore.
Not a single fuck.
He's like why would you? Why I wouldn't.
I wouldn't either.
If I was Justin Bieber,
what would you? What do you care? I mean,
no.
What do you care?
What do you give? When's the last time you put a song out? 2 years ago.
Well, I mean, to be fair, with DJ Khaled.
Oh, was he on?
He's on No Brainer. No Brainer.
That song went nowhere.
Oh man, it's on the radio. But it's
I know, but it didn't go. Right. The only people that requested are white people.
Yeah, that's true. And skating rinks. That's what DJ Khaled makes now. Skating rink music.
Holy shit.
Think about it.
He does.
He makes skating rink music.
I could easily do the limbo to that song. Yeah.
How did you?
That's not-
I didn't think about it in context.
I mean,
until
it's
just
not
now,
a couple
yeah.
skate song.
No,
That's a limbo song.
It's a limbo song, yeah.
Bing, bong, bong,
No brainer.
That's why it's all. Oh, I get it now.
It's skating rink music.
You know who doesn't make skating rink music?
Who's that?
Mozzie.
That's facts.
That's true. I wanted to get to it before we get, because we're going to talk about Gary Vee.
Yes, because we have to talk about entrepreneurship.
I've got some strong opinions on the smallest man online.
Is the smallest man.
He's very small.
I'm going to say.
But before that, I'd like to talk just briefly, because the Mozzie record is awesome.
Yes.
It's fucking poignant. It's well written.
Yes.
The features are great.
So what you're saying is I really need to get on this.
Yeah, you really need to get on it.
And the people's.
Fucking Dej Loaf is on it, and she's fucking not making weird, like, club pop music.
Yeah. First of all, I want to shout out to Dej Loaf one time. Just quick segue, just for her one ad lib on In the Club of just her going, wow. Wow. on In the Club with Jacquees.
That's her Mario 64. Ooh, we could talk about Jacquees too. Because that motherfucker.
Dude. Quee mix.
Yo, listen, I have two problems with that.
Jacquees, first of all, you look like Tupac and Lil Wayne in one. First of all, look at yourself.
Listen.
That's not a bad thing, by the way.
Well, he just looks. Isn't Jacquees the one that everyone was like, that's Tiny Quavo?
Yeah.
Yes.
Don't ever talk to me or my son again.
That's Pocket Quavo.
It is, yes. Yeah. It is Junior Bacon Cheese Quavo.
No, the issue first of all, hell yeah, incredible. No, my issue with, you can't have a queef mix. First of all, it's too close to queef mix.
Yeah, I was about to say, first of all, and we need to figure that out fast.
And how on earth
how
are you gonna try to compete with T-Pain?
Let's
you cannot compete with It's a T-Mix, baby.
God,
you can't.
You can't. Look at that booty.
Listen, T-Pain does the thing where he like puts his own thing at the very.
He puts his verse first, and then it's just the song.
Like, here's the song.
It's not monetized. It's just for the folks. Is whatever.
And if it is monetized, he probably gets their permission.
Yeah, it's just like, hey, so I'm gonna.
Hey, we're gonna do this too. I get 50.
Yeah,
you get
just
50,
I'm not trying to.
I don't know how are they doing.
Yeah, like let's.
I'm not a businessman. I'm not T-Pain. T-Pain plays on Twitch, and he's funny.
That's amazing.
You should watch it.
I want to do. Yes,
but. I don't know, that whole LMA Jacquees stuff. It made me feel real weird.
Yeah.
Because
it's like, oh.
I don't not fuck with Jacquees.
I love Jacquees.
I also like don't listen to it.
The thing is,
it's all covers. The man has
his covers are more successful than the majority of like his songs.
What's that say? That he needs better writers?
Because he has BED. He has that song.
Sure.
What else? He sings the hook on a lot of, like, he sings that In the Club, which I love that song.
Yeah, but hooks don't really count.
Yeah, he has that ocean. I'm not a man of your ocean. Your ocean. No, not a fan.
I don't know.
Stage dive.
It's truly, it's no terror. Listen, if I'm going to choose between Jacquees and Terror, I'm going to choose Terror every time.
Wow.
Scott Vogel v. Jacquees.
Wow.
Scott Vogel every time.
I wish Jacquees was just the front man of Terror.
That would be sick.
That's us.
Can you imagine? So on the Terror, you haven't listened to that whole Terror record.
Not yet. I will.
There is an interlude on the record, which is a rap song.
What?
There's a whole ass which is not unprecedented. I feel like I listened to a previous Terror record and it had Murs on it. Shout out to Murs.
Yeah.
Now on
Signed to Strange Music?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to Tech 9. Hi, Tech 9. If you ever want to be on our podcast, we live here in Kansas City too.
Yeah.
Hi.
You know us. We've met before.
We've met.
It's cool. Shout out Greg Eddington one time.
Greg 9?
Greg 9?
But
yeah, I feel like they had a record where they had Murs do an interlude.
That's weird.
And well, you'd think.
Okay.
But if you think about it, and again, shout out to my Twitter group chat, they brought up the fact that Terror is basically Madball. And Madball...
100% agree.
And Madball was basically a rap rock group.
Wow.
Because they had a lot... They had like...
So we're talking like OG hardcore now.
Yo, yeah.
Yeah, I was like,
that's what Terror is.
Yeah. I mean, this is OG hardcore, which is just rap rock.
It's, I mean, yeah. Here, man, I'm gonna book a job. Like that. I mean,
Yeah, it's just
change
like,
the chuggy guitars with the 808 and a snare,
and it's just like,
and that's an offset.
And
verse.
so Murs is hardcore, is what you're saying?
Absolutely.
Okay,
absolutely.
We're all on board.
I would if
we just went on a journey. That's a journey.
If Warped Tour was still around,
yeah,
may it rest in peace. Murs should be on main stage.
Do you think if Warped Tour came back, it would just be a rap tour?
No, because
are you sure?
Yeah.
Do people still want to see bands?
No, it's not that. No, I think they'd want to be a rap tour.
Okay.
But I don't think logistically you can convince 30 rappers to go on a bus tour for 2 months.
Do you think that's just because they don't know how to tour and bands do?
Well, it's half that they don't know how to tour because they really don't.
Yeah.
The biggest issue plaguing rap music right now is there's a huge discrepancy between massive shows,
yes,
Drake,
yes,
things like that,
Migos,
and then
J. Cole.
Migos even sucks.
I would agree.
They have no stage presence.
I agree.
But you have these massive productions, basically pop productions.
Agreed.
And then there's a huge gap between that and then like.
You mean people with budget?
Yeah, it's basically budget versus no budget. And,
agreed.
It's really, I don't know. There's just a disconnect that I don't see. I don't see a lot of rappers with no budget putting on cool shows.
Now we're talking.
Because you can put on cool shows without a budget.
100%. But I think, okay.
But it doesn't happen very often.
I agree. I think it's.
For whatever reason.
You're right. Okay, so I think there is, and I think shout out to Marty, because we have both talked to young Marty about this before, is that sometimes when you come from like a live, like guitar, hardcore, whatever, band kind of background, you see shows put on where the production doesn't make the show per se.
No, the production should never make the show.
The production adds to the show.
Absolutely.
So, you have people performing, they're playing instruments, they're doing backflip. They're showing a lot of energy. You know what I mean?
Listen, we need to officially shout out one time Ebony Tusks.
For real. Yes, you're
Marty,
right. How dare I address you without your
Dan, the people, Ebony
yes.
Tusks, the homies, they're going to be playing at Right Room, I think on there's some weekend we're going to do the looks because I do want to officially bump it, but they're playing with somebody really cool coming up at Right Room, and it's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
And I implore everybody in the Kansas City area, if you're listening, if you've never seen Ebony Tusk live, that shit is a fucking experience. And talk about no budget, this is what we got.
Yeah, if we're talking live show, no budget.
It's punk. It's fucking there. That DIY attitude. That DIY attitude is lost because everyone is trying to perform as if they have $1 million budget.
And that's it. Which sounds good. Which sounds
on paper.
You're just like, you should perform as if you had one, but it's.
But you shouldn't. I think it's the opposite. I think you should perform as if you got no budget.
Because you don't.
And then if you get a budget, guess what? You just have a budget.
Yeah, and
you still have the flyest fucking.
You do what you already did, except there's lights behind you now.
Exactly. Did you you went and saw Kendrick at Sprint, right?
I did not. No, I didn't see Kendrick. No. Okay. I heard all about. I saw videos, pictures.
Sick. But imagine, you saw Drake. I didn't see Drake, but imagine one of those massive production shows.
Yeah, Sprint Center.
Imagine Ebony Tusks with that kind of money. Imagine that kind of the spectacle, the art that they would put behind them.
And that's when it's beyond. It's beyond that.
It's fucking sick.
It's the next level, and that's what, to bring it back down to earth. I think a lot of acts could benefit from the fact of go see a rock show. Go see something else other than there's more to live.
Even your lamest dad rock band in town, is trying so hard, and they're putting so much, and you can tell. And sometimes it comes off as corny, and sometimes it comes off as whatever it is.
Yes,
the fact of the matter is that Tom, Dick, and Harry that work at Cerner, who have a bar band that play every fucking Friday,
and they cover Led Zeppelin.
They live for that.
Yes, they do, baby.
They are fully into it, and
they're playing at Knuckleheads.
Fuck yeah, they're playing at Aftershock. They're playing at.
Oh no,
they're playing at. I mean, anyway, even the local Lawrence band, and you see any Lawrence band play at Replay, even touring bands. You see any band at Replay. Doesn't matter how big or small they are.
Yep.
They're always putting on the wildest shit.
Yes. Yes, I agree.
That needs to be everywhere.
I agree.
That needs to be in every genre.
I agree. 100%. And it's hard. We do have to get for rappers, for rap music or anything like that. It is different because you're just a guy and we know, but I can see where they're coming from. When all you see is sometimes rap shows, and you're like, okay. Right.
But
when your pinnacle is Travis Scott.
Travis Scott puts on a fucking nut. Listen,
I agree.
All of my disparaging that I put on Travis Scott, which by the way, I have now come on the other side of the parabola.
Yes.
And I think last episode I was like, I haven't really been listening to Astroworld that much. Well, now I'm listening to it more, but I'm skipping all the like quote unquote hit songs.
I'm skipping Sicko.
I'm
skipping Sicko.
Absolutely.
I want to hear Yosemite 1,000
not
times.
because not because Sicko is bad, but just because it's high energy.
You hear it on the radio.
I'm looking for something chill.
I want Yosemite 1,000 times.
I want
NC-17
I want
1,000 times.
What's the
I want
song?
Coffee Bean 1,000 times.
Is that the one with Thundercat on it? There's one with Thundercat on it.
Yeah, no, you're right. It escapes me.
Either way, all the chiller songs, the more
Yes.
atmospheric stuff.
Yes.
Like that's the move.
I agree.
And so now I'm back.
Yeah, okay.
I'm back. Hello, me and Travis Scott are friends again. It's fine. It's whatever. Blah, blah, blah.
Y'all made up.
We made up.
Yes.
It's cool. It's whatever.
What about live shows though? You were talking about it.
But so Travis Scott, for all the shit I've talked about him over my life,
Yes,
and we'll
yes.
continue to talk shit on because he is kind of not good at lyrics. And by kind of, I mean he's very bad at lyrics.
Except Coffee Bean, I agree. yeah.
Okay, fair.
I agree.
Sure.
Yeah.
But the man puts on the most nutty live show I've ever seen. That dude,
100%.
That dude went and saw a fucking
He saw Trash Talk.
He saw Trash Talk. He saw. Actually, we could bring it back. On Future, for all of their problematic bullshit, hands
down, they start. I'm not gonna say started it, but hands down, they started something.
They absolutely
revitalized something.
But that they had that punk ethos behind them.
They literally took Trash Talk on tour.
Oh, I know.
That is the most amazing. The best. They were some of the rappers in this modern age. We obviously know that there are people before. There will be people after.
Shout out Ice-T. Shout out Public Enemy.
Yeah, duh.
Run DMC and
yeah, they're the first rapper to be like, do y'all know what a mosh pit is? Like, of course, we're aware of that. But Odd Future brought it to people who had iPhones. Does that make sense to everybody?
No, Odd Future brought it to people who wore Sperry's.
Odd Future brought it to people who were like, I shop at Urban Outfitters.
Well, yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
I was like,
Odd Future turned a bunch of prep dudes into I like skate stuff. And
Yeah,
it's man, you listen to Dave Matthews.
Yeah, I was about to say, you listen to Dave Matthews, you played Tony Hawk when you were a kid.
You heard one Goldfinger song.
And now you like Tyler,
which is cool, whatever, I'm not mad about it.
Yeah, I was about to say
but Odd Future did that. They had that kind of punk oomph to them.
They did have that energy.
And realistically, if I think about rappers right now that are not only just successful, but are pushing the boundaries, they all have some of that. All have some of that.
There needs to be more than
even
one, two, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh my God.
Sorry.
Even fuck the countdown, fuck all that.
That's true.
If you're a DJ, if you're a rapper, if you do that,
Don't
you're
do it.
Fucking bogus.
Don't do it.
You're boo-boo.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Suck my dick. And it's fucking bogus. If you do that, you're blowing it. Just stop doing it. Trust that the fucking music does it. But even like a chill, I'm thinking of somebody, famous in the scene or whatever. Even somebody chill like fucking Vince Staples, who's he's cripping all over the world, as he would say.
Those are big facts.
He is no worry. He is
Long Beach.
He is truly LBC.
Hey, Long Beach.
He's LBC to the core. He's no worries.
Sheesh.
But that dude he takes that punk ethos and he puts it into his production. Talk about a guy who understands that if he's going to be chilling, I don't know if you were there. I saw him at Granada.
Where did I see him? Middle of the Map Fest.
Oh fuck
yeah!
Either way, he stood still at his mic.
Yeah,
and then
hood,
and he had this whole thing behind him.
Yeah,
and what the fuck? That's all you like. If you're not gonna engage the crowd,
Yeah.
You got to have something.
Do it some other way. If John Legend can do it, you can do it.
If fucking John Legend
If John Legend can do it, if ordinary people can do it, you can. Come on,
To be
man.
fair, though. Hold on.
Oh.
To be fair.
Oh.
Ordinary People is the hardest song.
That song.
It's
That song slaps.
that shit break your heart.
Go, go, go.
But that's John Mayer.
I know, but I'm bringing it back to just like, hey, chill music where you just want to be like, oh, hey, this goes hard.
No, it
This
absolutely goes hard.
You're like, yo.
Absolutely, chill music goes hard. I don't know. There's something to be said. There's a lot lost in the weeds of trying to make music and make it,
Yep.
but also be true to art.
Yep.
And I don't know. That's definitely been beaten to the ground. I don't want to be one of those people being like, well, all these bands and rappers, because I have this same issue with fucking pop bands and indie bands and all this.
Boy.
And metal bands are super bad about it, about just like, well, we're gonna dress this way and we're gonna fucking have our fucking synchronized headbanging.
Yeah, just
and we're
like,
gonna do this, and we're gonna get on Headbangers Ball, which doesn't fucking, whatever it
doesn't
is.
matter. Yeah, you don't have to.
They're running a formula that's 10 years too late, and
what are you doing, man?
It
Like,
shows.
Yeah, like you can do whatever you want and still be like, I mean, okay, first of all, shouts out to August Burns Red.
One time.
God, just a bunch of like dudes who wear flip-flops, whatever the hell they wanted, polos, whatever, but they're also like, no, we shred though.
Yeah, they definitely shredded.
Yeah, let's keep it real.
They definitely shredded.
Yeah.
They were, would you say they're true entrepreneurs, John?
You know what? I would say they are true entrepreneurs. And speaking of entrepreneurs, let's fight about Gary Vee and entrepreneurship and social media and everything.
Let me get my stretch on.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm mad at the
listeners, are you still with us?
the tiniest man on Instagram.
Are you still with us? Because this is about to we're probably about to fight, and it'll be awesome and great and weird. So stick with us.
I know, we've never fought on mic before. We've only ever fought at Wings.
That's true.
But this is just Wings distilled.
This is Wings. And speaking of, shout out to our sponsor, The Peanut.
Yeah, this is our ad break. Hi. Welcome to the Assjamz podcast.
The ads that we don't have.
Unofficially sponsored by The Peanut.
Thank you, Peanut, for the wings that we eat every single time.
Yeah. One of these days, if we get enough people giving us 5 stars and a written review.
Yep.
Written review is apparently important. I had no idea.
Yep.
But, if you
we're
like us.
We're podcast kings.
Yeah, we're podcast people now.
We've been doing this years.
Oh, absolutely.
Years and years. You didn't know?
So if you like us, find us on iTunes Podcasts. We're going to be on Stitcher soon. I didn't know that was a thing we could do for free.
What's that?
I don't know. Joel said we should do it. Shout out Joel one time.
Shout out Joel.
So we'll be on there. Basically, anywhere you can find podcasts, we'll be there. Rate us.
Yeah.
Write a review if you hate it.
Tell us.
Yeah, I guess.
I want to hear it.
Please, but if you hate it, please still give us 5 stars.
Let's keep it down.
Listen, if you hate it, just still give it 5 stars.
Yeah.
And then we'll read it and we'll take it to heart, because if it's negative in 5 stars, that means you really care.
Yeah, there's like, oh, dang, like, y'all, yeah.
It's a whole
homie
thing.
will be like, hey, man, really love the podcast. Here's 5 stars. Y'all actually kind of suck at this.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah,
Oh, shit.
Like, shit, man. Like,
I don't know.
Damn.
The whole point of this is basically we just want you to feel like you're hanging out with us, shooting the shit. Maybe you have some shit to say.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll start a forum one day. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. But in the meantime.
And if we don't need to start a forum. If you disagree with us, just tweet at us.
Yeah, yell at us on the internet. That's where we're all yelling at each other anyway.
We're yelling at each other right now, or at least we're about to.
Yes, we are about to fight. It's going to be awesome.
And now the ad break's over. So tell me about Gary Vee, John.
Gary Vee is such an interesting dude. So first of all, he's this business guy. He built his dad's business up from like $1,000 to like $6 billion, whatever. With the power of the internet, so to speak. And now he goes around, just as you know, giving people the jewels, the gems, all the info about how to win on the internet, how to really, really do it. AKA, like, this is going to work. Invest in this. Don't do this. Follow the power of your heart and happiness and all this other stuff. And I like Gary Vee. I like his content. I think a lot of it makes sense. But what I think that we disagree about is how to really, really, really get it done.
Well, I'll say this. So I shouted out Joel earlier because Joel has my buddy Joel has utilized the fact that we are on Twitter, and while he listened to our podcast, he was tweeting at me,
fucking awesome,
being like, hold on, who is this? Who is that? He told me we should start a Spotify playlist for all the records that we talk about.
We should, and the first song should be Shrek.
Well, yeah, I mean, realistically, we'll just put all the albums that we do. But I mean, we talk about them, so you can Google them yourselves.
Yes,
I believe in you. But
we'll help.
We briefly talked about Gary Vee, and he was like, "Who's Gary?" He doesn't know who Gary Vee is,
and that's okay.
And I said, "Well, he's one of those guys online." Who
are also guys online.
Listen, no, but fair. Gary Vee to me is he is the new version of Tony Robbins.
And I can totally see that.
Do you know what I mean?
Yes,
he's giving people, as you said, he's giving people the gems.
Yeah.
But guess what? Gems don't matter if you don't have rings to set them in.
Ooh, shit. Did you just drop a bar?
I absolutely did.
Fucking shit. That was really good.
Thank you.
Wow.
I've had exactly 4 beers. And
holy. Wow.
Thank you.
That was amazing.
Thank you.
Holy shit.
But the fact, I mean, that's.
Holy fuck.
That's dumb as shit. Either way, the whole thing, but it's true.
Yeah.
Joel basically put it, he goes, that kind of internet entrepreneur, like, beef up.
Yeah. Like, you can do it.
You can do it, but it's detrimental to those who don't. It's that kind of info is only good to people who have a ladder to climb.
I 100% agree
so
with
if
that.
you are just, Joe Schmo, even if you're not trying to start your own business, if you just work at wherever,
Cerner.
You're getting this Cerner has a ladder to climb.
True.
Businesses have a ladder to climb. If you don't work in a traditional business setting, that kind of stuff is detrimental to you. It's bad for you because you will start comparing your experience to something that you're in a different ballpark. It's not Royals versus Cardinals. It's Royals in a practice field and then a baseball game going on somewhere else. Like I don't work in a business. I don't work at a company.
Right.
I guess I technically work for I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm in a non-traditional setting. So my ladder is different. I listen to Gary Vee's things and he's like, you need to build in this and you got to really bite and do that and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Which it's all good and it's all well and good.
Yeah.
Nothing in it is bad.
Yeah. Okay. I was about to say, I'm ready whenever you're done. I'm ready.
But what's tough about that kind of content that he puts out is that it is unfiltered and he relies on his viewers to filter it and they're going to do it wrong. They absolutely will.
Yeah.
Someone is gonna take all of his, because his info is good. So they're gonna take that info to heart, and they're gonna get disappointed probably because they're gonna follow everything he says to a T,
and then fuck up.
And then not even fuck up. They're gonna hit the same ceiling that they would have hit.
Hits.
Everyone hits that. It's what Gary Vee never talks about. Is luck, because Gary Vee doesn't believe in luck. I'm sure there's a video of him saying
I'm sure.
Because I can't imagine I would have such I dislike him.
Something is hitting you.
I'm so against him. Like, and I have to have heard a video where he was like, I never had luck. I worked hard. And I'm sure he did work hard.
Right.
But anybody who worked hard and got big and doesn't agree that they have luck is a fucking piece of shit.
Right. No, of course. I agree. I think that's the thing. I think we agree fundamentally about his words that are, first of all, the information and the advice is good. Yeah. Like, it's not just like he's not just like, quit your job today and you can do it. No, that's just not it. Yeah. Like, I think the advice at the ground level is good. I think we can both agree to that for sure. But I think where we start to disagree, but also that this is where the good stuff is that when he starts to talk about stuff on a macro level, it's just like, if you really work hard, this, that. But then everyone hits that same ceiling of just like, yo, it's not fucking working, you know. And if you don't have that ladder to climb, just like you said, you're just also, like, what the fuck am I actually doing? Like, I don't want to go garage sailing and then like whatever. But then I think that's also his point, where it's just like, you have to eat shit for a little while if you really want to, like, whatever your fucking dreams are. If you want to follow them, you do have to eat shit, and you will hit that weird ceiling where you're like, it's not working. But you have to keep trying. But that's where it starts to get muddy and weird, I think, for everybody.
So there's a ceiling, and there's even a ceiling, and you can have a traditional ladder system. Yeah. And there still can be a point where you won't. Again, he is a motivational speaker at core. At core. That's his whole thing. Right. And there is an inherent flaw in that system, 100%. Which is that a motivational speaker is never going to be real with you. Ever. They never will, because then they'll lose money.
But that's also the thing, because like when he gives advice, it's just like, you might fail, you might suck, whatever, and that's the end.
No.
But that's true.
Yeah, but when you're listening and you are failing, there's an asterisk next to him saying you'll fail, which is, but you'll do it someday, which isn't necessarily true. Like he
yes and no.
He loses.
Yes and no to that.
There's some realism, and I guess it's not his role to put that in there. Right. He is there purely to be motivational and to give people that oomph to be like, listen, yeah, you fucked up, maybe you failed, maybe you didn't get that promotion you applied for, this, that, and the other, but you keep grinding, you'll keep fucking doing it. First of all, the word grinding, I'm tired of it. Throw it away. Tired of it.
Because you also can grind, and
you can grind away and never go anywhere.
Facts. You can grind, but I think that's also his thing, where it's just like,
does Gary? This is the question. Does Gary Vee ever talk about moving companies, about like quitting your job and going somewhere else? I don't know.
Yes and no.
I would think he would.
Yeah, he definitely breaches that topic. That's a real thing.
That's a real thing, because there's a point. There are a lot of places 100%. You work. You're not if you hit your plateau. You need to recognize it.
100%.
Okay, if he touches on that, then I guess I'm a little less mad at him.
Yeah, that's real, because you can't just like, I can climb the mountain.
But I don't know. But another thing that the motivational speaker stuff happens with me. Yeah. I personally try to stray away from it, because I personally am very susceptible to having somebody tell me how to do something, and then I feel like I've done it. Do you know what I mean?
Go on.
If I'm listening to Gary Vee being like, you just need to grind a little bit, you need to do this, maybe you fail one more, 2 more times, baby. I don't even know if he sounds like that, but that's what
I was about to say,
that's what he sounds like in my head.
Yeah, you're like,
and if I listen to that kind of stuff, and I get like kind of pumped up.
Yeah. But you're triggered in a way.
But
you're triggered because you're like, I have grinded. I did try. I have done it.
Exactly.
And then I get you.
And then I don't.
Yeah, okay, exactly. Okay.
That's why I don't. I mean, that's personally, first of all, his stuff, again, only kind of sometimes applies to me. Yes. And then even still, I stray away from it, because I think that kind of stuff can be detrimental. Everyone knows what they need to do to succeed. Literally.
Do what? I think there are some people, and that's when it's like wild, when people are like, I don't know what the fuck to do.
No.
It's true. Okay, come on. No, we have to be real here.
For real?
There are for sure people who are just like...
You think Gary Vee, when he goes, all you need to do is
put your ads nose, on the Instagram.
Put your nose to the grindstone.
Put ads on Instagram, ads on Facebook, and you'll win. What? It's not that fucking easy.
Also, that kind of shit screams of secret promotion.
Yes, I understand but he doesn't get anything from it.
I know. I understand he's a social media guy, so he really does believe in the power of those kind of things. That's true. But I don't know.
Right. No, I get it. I can get how that can be like, there's an angle. There's an angle. There must be an angle.
There must be an angle.
There must be an angle.
That kind of guy.
I get it. I get it.
You can't be famous for
talking about, like, you can do it.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised.
No.
You what?
I mean, you can't. I'm not saying you.
Of course. Have you seen YouTube?
You can't.
We just talked about YouTube.
Hold on. You stopped me before I could finish.
Okay. I was like, don't you dare. Don't you dare.
No, absolutely. Almost everybody is famous for telling people they don't know that they can do it. That's
John Marzette explains, reveals how you can do it.
All everybody wants online, you and me included,
facts,
is for people to tell us that we're doing okay.
What?
We want
no,
famous,
my actual real soul. No, you've touched it.
Hello.
No.
Hello.
Wait.
It's The real shit hour.
This podcast got way too real, way too fast. Wait a minute.
That's what everybody wants.
Shit.
And because of that,
That's so fucking true.
I know, and that's why it's hard for me to fuck with that kind of content.
But don't you like that though?
No.
You just said it.
But I'm aware of how fucked it is. So because of that, I don't I'll like it in the moment.
Yeah.
And then I'll think about it 6 hours later and I'll be like, you're such a dumb idiot. How dare you get fucking tricked by that?
That's almost like that's so interesting.
It's like it's like you fell for a dumb.
Remember when I fell for it.
Remember earlier, I don't know, 3-4 days ago, when you fell for a fake fucking tweet about marketing?
Because I'm triggered by marketing.
Exactly. That's how I feel when someone's like, all you need to do to succeed is do this, that, this, that,
What does that say about marketing and us and believing in ourselves?
Well, it's that we're internet people.
Fuck. we got way too real.
We're fucking internet people, and that's the fucking truth, man. And we're all internet people because you fools are listening to this on the internet.
Yeah, I was about to say, let's address the people. First of all,
is this the end of the podcast? We might as well just end it.
I was about to say, we got very real.
Yeah. We're just going to start getting too goofed up.
Yeah, we're back. Internet, then be like, do you actually feel that you can actually do it?
Fuck, man. Do you even... Are you sure that we... Did you choose the right career path?
Yeah, just like, are you sure that you are really happy? Are you sure?
Do you even like anything?
Maybe Gary Vee is right.
Oh,
maybe.
fuck.
Should I put ads on Instagram?
No, one thing I'll never do is put ads on Instagram unless... It's
I was about to say,
unless it's stupid. Because this is how I'll end the podcast, at least on my end, is there's nothing worse than seeing a promoted tweet or a promoted Instagram post or a promoted Facebook post from someone that you know personally.
Yeah.
That's the fucking worst.
That's so weird.
They saw a Gary Vee video and they're
no.
And they were like, yeah, I mean, I'll pay $10 and I'll pay Facebook $10 and boost it. And then you see it in your feed and you're like, I don't follow this person. But you know them?
Yeah,
and then you see at the very bottom, promoted.
You're like, oh, weird. Why didn't
And guess what? You see that, at least for me.
Yeah.
I see that promoted, and I go...
Do you get mad?
Yes.
I get mad, too.
I get so mad.
Do you... Okay, but what happens then? Do you almost go like, why didn't you sell it to me in person? Or something weird? Like, be genuine. Like, when you see me in Dempsey's or something, be like, sell me your fucking canned soup or whatever you're trying to fucking sell.
I don't know. It's half, why wouldn't you tell me... Like, why wouldn't you try to sell to me in person... But it's also half, if I see that and I didn't know about it before, I know your product is bullshit.
Ooh, I think you might have hit it right
because
there.
If you don't have enough grassroots campaign, whatever, to hit me in the city that we live in, and Kansas City is not that big.
Agreed.
I see marketing, natural marketing from all kinds of fucking... stores and people and bands and singers and whatever.
It's true. It's like, I do this, like and subscribe.
It's like
I choose no, but I'm glad I saw it organically.
If I see that shit promoted
in
my like Instagram stories or on Facebook or whatever.
Why do you think it's an ew?
Because it's not genuine.
And is it not genuine though?
Because it's not genuine, but it's being.
You think it's just because it's so widespread?
It's not because it's not. It's not because it's not genuine. It's because it's being sold as genuine. Because they're not. It's not like they have a bit. If I see a business page do it, it's different. Because
you're just like, okay, you're a.
But if I see somebody's personal Twitter, personal Instagram, personal Facebook, if somebody
it is ew.
If somebody saw Cameron Birdsall promoted, not Assjamz promoted, not DJ Boats promoted, if we promoted something on Instagram, I wouldn't want to use our, regardless of the fact that we use our personal Instagrams for business,
for stuff, business and stuff.
I would say we'd use the Assjamz Instagram,
of course.
By the way, at Assjamz with a Z.
Hello.
Follow it.
Hello.
How would you feel about if I did that?
Mike Gano photo? All right, guys, I know we haven't given Mike a mic yet. Well, I guess he has a mic, but he forgot to use it. It's fine. He asked if he did it on his Instagram, would it be weird? And the answer is yeah.
The answer is yeah.
Everything mine is professional.
The answer is yeah.
Even though everything of his is professional, it would seem weird just because I know you use it for also non-professional things. So that's I guess
Yes.
if I'm gonna be Gary V,
Yeah.
and I hate it,
No, I love it.
then my advice is, even because as I said, we use our Instagrams for business
And personal.
but there's a definite disconnect. I don't know, Mike.
agree.
Real talk, Mike.
I agree.
Photographers are a middle ground. Something about photographers and Instagram, it's a weird middle ground.
On Instagram, I can understand. If you're a photographer and you break this down and you I see a promoted ad and it's just you, just like, here's me, the photographer, KC. Follow me.
Ooh, that's gross.
That's
But
gross.
if it's a good photo that you promoted, different.
That is like
The text can be the same, but as long because I've seen promoted,
you know what I'm talking about.
promoted
That's
photographer
exactly
posts,
what I'm talking
and it's
about.
I see it all the time.
Yeah, Mike's.
That's
I don't know if you heard
exactly what
Mike,
I'm
but
talking
Mike
about.
said he sees it all
Mike
the time.
on the mic, not on the mic, said. That's what that's called. Hashtag Mike not on the mic.
Hashtag Mike not on the mic.
Yep.
Either way, something about a photographer. Kind of in general.
Yeah.
It's weird when I see a photographer's Instagram and they post like a selfie.
Yeah, that is disgusting.
It's not disgusting, but it's
hate it.
it's
What are you doing?
it's theme shattering, brand shattering.
Perfect.
Brand shattering.
Yes.
Because your brand on the Instagram isn't your face. It's your work.
It's almost if you're the owner of J. Crew and you post a promoted selfie, it's like, what the hell are you doing? What the hell are you doing? Oh yeah, I'm breaking every rule. I'm breaking the entire conversation.
That's totally different.
But it's just like, what the hell? But it's that same kind of feeling of, what the hell?
It's jarring.
Yeah, it's just jarring.
And when I see somebody posting a promoted tweet from their, if the guy who started J. Crew, if his name was James Jefferson.
Yeah.
If I see a promoted tweet from J. Jefferson 19, that's gross and weird, and it takes me out of my social media experience, and it doesn't help your brand. It hurts it.
I agree.
And that kind of stuff, to tie it back to Gary Vee, I think he doesn't touch upon enough specifics.
And it's hard when you're doing macro. It's hard.
Yeah, you're using the word macro, which should...
Gary Vee content.
Yeah, listen. You know what word nobody who really needs his advice needs to be using?
Macro?
Yeah, he never needs...
But you have to say it like that.
Macro.
You have to say like...
Fucking...
Are you even thinking macro? Like when you're putting ads on Instagram, are you even thinking macro?
Are you thinking macro? No, I'm thinking about the anime Macross.
Oh my god.
Thank you. That's what I'm thinking
I was about to say, like, first of all, I can't wait for everyone who listens to this podcast to send us promoted material. I can't wait to see all your ads on Instagram and Twitter, and for all of us to hate our experiences on these platforms.
Actually,
soon.
wait. Everybody,
yes,
if you're listening to it, post your best fake ad.
I legitimately
we can do this now. We can like implore our friends and people who listen to this to be like, hey, post whatever. If there's a thing that you have ever thought about posting and promoting, post it. See the kind of engagement, because chances are, I'll say this right now, especially with your face.
Yes.
Chances are you're going to get the engagement you need without paying for it.
100%.
Because I've already found, and I know you've found, because you now almost exclusively use graphics with your face in them, because your human face gets more engagement than
my cool little pictures or drawings.
I'm like, why
don't you like my pictures or drawings?
Because people just scroll by it.
But then they see my face and they're like, I like that. I'm like, no, my drawings.
It's not that they don't like it. It's that they recognize it.
Exactly.
Does Gary Vee talk about this stuff? I don't know.
You know who talks about this stuff? We do.
Yeah, there it is. That's what it is.
Welcome to the Assjamz podcast.
Welcome to the Assjamz motherfucking podcast.
Hello.
Thank you so much for listening. I have been DJ Boats at BOATSS, Boats with 2 S's.
And I have been John is the New Black. JON is the new BLK. Thank you so much for listening to us talk about music, Gunna, Lil Baby, and entrepreneurship, Instagram ads.
Just nonsense?
Yeah, also,
YouTube?
When you're scrolling through your IG story as you listen to this, please just like screenshot all the terrible stuff, please.
Yeah, we are yelling. It's the end of the podcast. Sorry, everybody.
Sorry.
We're going to figure out how to normalize this audio
Yeah,
one of these
sorry.
days.
We've been doing this for years.
Yeah, we're still learning. But then again, thank you for listening. Keep listening. We're on iTunes now, as I said. So subscribe, rate 5 stars, write a review, even if you hate it.
True. It's on YouTube.
Yeah, we're
It's
on YouTube, SoundCloud, iTunes, Stitcher.
It's coming all the
I'm
things.
sure we'll figure out more things that we're missing,
It's
and we'll
coming.
put them on there. But SoundCloud's where it's live.
We love you.
Thank you so much. Love all the good feedback. We'll see you hopefully next week.
Let's talk about it.
Bye-bye.